feels right. All right. Good morning, good noon, and good night, citizens of Upland. You are watching the Upland Action News, and my name is LEFTHOUSE. And actually, today is July 2022, and the year is 2021. And I am joined by my co-hostesses and co-mostesses, my brother, Emily Left. How are you today on this fine Thursday? Episode 200, baby.
Woo-hoo-hoo. 200. Did you hear that? Episode 200. Congratulations to us all. Holy moly. We've made it. Another landmark at the Upland Action News in the newsroom. It keeps going from here. That's what we do. I'm happy to be here. We've got the Whelps in the house.
That's right.
I'm very excited to hear about their story. And we also have our good friend Mars Utah in the house as usual. Mars, how the heck are you?
Oh, just super fantastic today for number 200. Can't believe we made it here. I dreamed about this when I was a kid. So it's just super exciting. Congratulations to you and your invisible cup. And
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Crazy.
Thank you. Cheers. That's amazing. I always wanted that to happen. That's great. Wow. Don't use green cups on green screen. Yeah. Very
I had
good.
that problem with my masks when I first started.
Yeah, I remember that. Like maybe episode 67, 68. I don't know. Who knows what episode that was? It was a long time ago.
You know what? I actually went back into the archives not too long ago with a family member and watched the episode where we debuted McDuckin and Upix.
Oh my God. Wow. I'd like to do that.
I think it was the second time I was on. We were talking about Uncle Rico as a prize winner in the Battle of Buena Vista. Hadn't even really connected yet. It was pretty funny to watch.
Man, you just that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. But if I'm ever lost or don't know who I am, I can just go back and refer to the last 200 episodes to figure out where I am in life. That's kind of amazing. That's brilliant.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so. But you know what? For some reason today, maybe it's because it's 200. Maybe it's because we have Kendrick Flamar in the house. But I find myself absolutely nervous today. I don't know why. I took 2 dumps this morning. Normally I only take 1, but I was on the toilet twice. So, I'm like, just like freaking out. I'm trying to settle into it. I want to say hello really quickly to the 34 people who are watching the show right now. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. Also, smash the like button. It's episode 200. I want to do something kind here. I'm going to share 200. I'm going to share, in the chat right now. I just dropped a link. The first 10 people to claim it will get 200 left tokens. So get after that link right now. And again, smash the like button. And let's go ahead and let's say hello to Kenwick Lamar here from the Whelps. Let's just say hello to you. How are you doing, sir?
Hey guys. So actually, this is Jake. Kenwick is grounded.
Oh no.
Kenwick burnt our mailman this morning. Not the first time. And he's going to be unable to attend this show. But I'm here, and hopefully I'll do half the job that he could. So, I do want to say congratulations, 200, massive milestone. Thank you for having the Whelps community on. And yeah, we're looking forward to this.
Super, super cool. So, real quick before we get into all the info about the Whelps, I think we should talk a little bit about what's going on in Upland. Let's see if there's any news stories in the NFT sector that my brothers come to the play with. If Mars has anything interesting to share. First off, I'm seeing here in Upland right now at the very moment there is a fresh mint contest happening in Cleveland. It looks like I didn't know anything about this, but starting Friday,
Spearmint, peppermint.
fresh mint, spearmint or peppermint. Starting this Friday, July 23rd at 9 a.m. p.m. or prime time, players who mint properties in Cleveland will earn entries into the ultra rare properties giveaway. Entries will include will close Monday, July 26th at 9 a.m. So there are more details here for registration. I'm sure that takes us over into the Discord here. I'm gonna see. No, it's an actual Medium article. Whoa, well, here we have it here. Fresh mints in Cleveland. Mars, are you going to go after any of these Cleveland fresh mints?
I'm not sure. I should probably get over there. I hate to admit, but I've still not been to Cleveland. The Block Explorer has still not been to Cleveland.
You haven't. That means you haven't ridden the Hyperloop yet.
I haven't. No.
Okay.
No. So
Okay,
we'll see what actually gets me over to scenic Cleveland. But
Cleveland
I haven't made
sucks,
it there
man.
yet.
I hate it over there. The
In
properties
Cleveland.
they're just weird. I don't like the properties. They're nothing over there. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan.
All right.
Not a
Fair
fan.
enough.
I think I'm going to be more of a major city guy, you know, not that Cleveland isn't technically a major city, I guess, but you know, not a lot of sexiness in Cleveland. Sorry, people from Cleveland, but
Anybody in the chat room go nuts in Cleveland? And you are very, very welcome, Manuel, for the left tokens there. Thanks. I'm glad you got in on that. Yeah, but I don't see very much happening in Upland right now, except for these weird, strange little contests and stuff that they've got going on. But I don't see any major updates or announcements. Does anybody know of anything major that's coming?
no, I'm interested to see, you know, we've eagerly been anticipating this business beta rollout for quite some time, you know,
Right.
so that's more of the stuff that I'm awaiting, you know.
NFT portal, that stuff's supposed to be happening soon.
Yeah, cars, you know, new cities are cool, but you know, I need to do something with what I've got.
Yes, I'm with you on that. Let's upgrade in different ways, people of Upland.
We can
Maybe-
remind the community that we have a community spark with our friend Bojack's going on. If anybody wants to get down to 400 High Street in Oakland, help
400.
out.
Oh, okay, that's where it is.
Yes,
400?
I believe so.
All right. High?
Yes.
Like HIGH high?
Yeah,
No
400
way.
High Street for Bojack's.
400 high. Wow, I didn't even know there was a high street in Oakland. All right, let's check it out.
Bojack, I saw a post about it. I asked for the address. Our good friend Mars came in, shot me the address.
Yeah, I stalked down our good friend Bojack's the other night and figured it out.
All right. Well, I'm going to checking it out right now. Let's see. Oh,
That'd be a good
it's a
creeper.
big spot, huh? It's a big property.
Yes. Large and in charge.
All right, I think this is it here. And how long did you say this thing was going to be building for?
Longer than his lifespan.
All right, let's see.
No, I think it was, you know, in the triple digits when Mars.
601 days when I looked at it.
Oh my
the first
God,
time.
598 days and 10 hours.
Let's
Let's
get a
hook up
community
Bojack's
spark
here.
action going.
Why?
I have I have a building finishing tomorrow, and I'm going to throw all my 9 change spud at him.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything right now. I gotta free something up, but I will free something up for you, Bojax. That's too long. That is way too long. I think I have a building right next to the. Oh no, that's the one in Buena Vista on the L-shaped corner there. That's
Yeah, I'm
almost
finishing a high rise on the park in Buena Vista. It should be done tomorrow, and then you know.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Look at
let's
it.
see. I'm very close here. What do I got? Oh yeah, half a day, and I'll be Bojaxing it up. All of it, all 7.6. That's where it's going.
All right, now we're talking.
Yeah, that's what's happening there. All right, all right. You got any other stories? Any NFT news came across your metaversal news computer today?
I
don't
have
have
a
any.
few things that I could share. If I can do a screen share.
Oh yeah, let me make
to
the
show you
screen
some
big.
personal news.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna get personal.
A little bit.
All right, hold on one second. Let me give you the screen share capabilities here.
All right.
And
Been a while.
yeah, I did not do much but work on one page for the METAVERSE comic for 12 hours straight. It was a nightmare, but we're getting there. We're getting there. You do have the screen sharing capabilities now.
All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at here. I will take us in.
Any minute now, brother. Okay,
All right, you
are.
let me know. Am I
There he is.
live here? Are we on my wallet, Atomic
We
Hub?
are looking pretty. We're sitting pretty in your wallet right now. Your Waxam wallet.
All right, so if we take a look at the top left here, I got airdropped a Bro Punks Bro Dog yesterday because I took part in Ken Bozak's Bro Punk collection and series that they put out, and I got myself a uncommon Schnauzer airdrop to me out of nowhere yesterday.
Oh wow.
I was pretty happy about that. My boy Zion over here as well got excited, and look at he got airdropped Maltese, I believe, and then he went and picked up a pug, and he also got himself an uncommon Schnauzer.
What are those? Are those like Bozak dogs or something?
They're bro dogs.
Bro dogs.
So these are the bro punks.
Yeah.
You know, and there's, I think it's kind of like the rest of the punk series, the generative 10,000 or whatever the mint number is on them, but they're all mint ones.
How do you do that? Oh, because everyone's one of one. It's a unique sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no copies.
That's right.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. No, I understand what's going on here.
And then the bro dogs just seem to be like an offshoot that they're doing now as an airdrop for anybody that participated in the bro punks.
Okay, right. So this is like probably a perfect segue to get into the Whelps, because it's kind of like on the similar, it's different, obviously different. The Whelps have mechanics that nobody else has that are coming, that are very, very interesting and unique, that I'm very excited about. Kenwick is not here, right?
Jack. It's Jack that's
you got
with us.
Jake, that's right.
Sorry, Jake.
I know everyone wanted Kenwick, but
so okay,
so
so do you know about the bro punks there, Jake? Has that come across your desk?
I mean, I know about Wax, and I really like Wax. I remember things on it like Street Fighter, Garbage Pail Kids, a lot of nostalgia. I just think it's unfortunate that as of yet, they haven't got that momentum and that mainstream attention where everyone's still kind of on Ethereum, and Wax has a lot of cool projects, a lot of great IPs. They just haven't got that reach yet, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely growing. It seems like, when I first got into it was Wax that I found basically first by way of Upland, and started working in there, and knew about ETH and stuff. Started jumping into the ETH world right when the gas prices went all crazy high. Then we had projects taking off in the Wax ecosystem. So it's just like been recently for me that I'm like starting to put more of my attention back towards some of the ETH projects out there. Like for instance, I got some of the we had Bruce the Goose on the earlier in the week, so he taught me about the chicken derbies, and we talked about the Zed horses. So I went nuts and I bought a couple of those. I found a couple. I think stumbling into the Whelps also led me down the path of like looking at some of these other NFTs. I'd seen in some interviews and people talking about the Bored Apes, which you're an ape, is that correct?
I am an ape, as
That's
is our main consultant, Tilting Shock. So we're both apes. One of our mods, actually two of our mods are apes. So we definitely have some ape power in the Whelps community. And it's
wow.
great because we'd like, out of all the communities we've seen, they're really the strongest, obviously, and not just because of the price or any of those factors. They just encourage their community to do so much and be such a part of that project. And we really want to do that type of model where our community, we want them to be the ones that shape the future of Whelps. And for example, a lot of people ask at our project roadmap, and we don't promise things in there like video games or animated shows, although these are all things that might be possible. What we do promise is that everything's going to be based on a community wallet, community is going to vote. We're going to have a council of dragons that are going to be community members, nominated by each other, who are really going to work with us and shape the long-term future. This is absolutely a long-term project to us. And we think that's a little different than a lot of the projects, where nothing against them, but there are certain ones where they strictly, want to make money. It's an opportunity, the timing's there. And then there are some you can see that put a lot more effort into trying to really build something large, long-term, make a brand out of it. And I think Bored Apes is a perfect example of that. So there's definitely a lot that a lot of projects can take from what they do.
Yeah, I mean, from what I hear about the apes, I've heard like if you're you guys will help each other even like get jobs, or if like one of you guys is
Yeah,
on
apes together
vacation, you're
strong.
looking
That's
for a
one of
place
the
to
mottos.
stay. I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear you there.
Well, I was
Go.
saying, yeah, the whole hashtag apes together strong type of thing, or ape help ape. It's definitely there, and you see it with any ape who needs help, even if they need personal help. There's a lot of people willing to jump in, and that's 100% the type of strong community that we're looking to build.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, I haven't really heard of any other communities that are at that level, at that tangible level, that where they're offering services and helping each other out just by simply holding a cartoon ape NFT card. I mean, I love it. I think it's awesome. Yes.
Speaking of, maybe the safe word for the day should be apes.
Okay, I like that. Good call. So the safe word of the day is apes. So when we get to the end of the show, when we spin the wheel and you need to sign that Google form, there will be a question, what is the safe word? And you will fill that form out with the word apes, as well as an ETH address, as well as a wax address. Those are the three questions that will be on the form today. Thank you very much, Em, for bringing in the safe word.
No
Oh,
worries.
yeah. So let's get back to the Whelps here. We were mentioning some of the mechanics. Do you want to talk about the evolution of how a Whelps begins as an egg, right? It starts as an egg and then
Yeah.
every 30 hours or something like that?
Yeah, so we chose 30 hours. We didn't want to make it too long for people. And then, we also wanted to give them a bit of time if they're going to make decisions, especially on the market, where while we hope a lot of our holders are long-term holders, everyone knows that there's going to be a portion of buyers who are buying in order to try to sell and make money. And what we're introducing with this mechanic is something where they're going to have to make really quick decisions, because every 30 hours, they could either have something more valuable, less valuable. There's a little bit of a gaming, gambling aspect to that. We think it's a really interesting psychological experiment as far as the market goes. But again, that isn't our 100% focus. We're definitely working on building something long term. You can see by just even the quality of like the guest artists we're bringing in and some of the roadmap items and things we're doing, we're 100% looking to the long term. Like there's no short term in it for us. But yeah, I think the mechanic does have that kind of benefit where it's a cool experiment, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of eyes on that, and people looking to see if it works. It's going to be something that everyone copies, very quickly, because the beauty of blockchain is everything's transparent, and at the same time, everyone can just, I can go copy a contract in a couple of minutes, and we have no doubts that people are going to do that. And it's kind of cool. It's part of the whole sharing and decentralized culture. So
Yeah, I like the aspect that I can get my Whelps egg, and the rarity could be a high rarity when it first hatches. Are the eggs? Will you see a rarity on the egg or no?
Yeah, so what you get initially, you actually get 2 traits that have different rarities on the initial mint. You get a background. We have, I believe it's 10 backgrounds per breed, and we have 6 breeds. So the backgrounds themselves have a different rarity, and then the egg you get indicates the breed, and the different dragon breeds have different rarities themselves as well.
Okay, okay. So does the background rarity have the potential of changing as well?
No, so the background, every step that you evolve, you're going to be consistent from what you've got already. So once your egg evolves into a baby, you're going to get obviously a different image with the same background, but you're going to get a new trait, and that trait would be your body pattern. Once it evolves into a whelp, which is like our dragon toddlers, then it gains its facial expressions. It has more of a personality, but it maintains the same body pattern and background that you're coming from, and so on and so forth. That you get your, your type of breath that your dragon breeds once he's a young adult, and when he's an adult, he grows horns, and those are the final traits that drop.
Right. So, but it's possible though that you have like a high rarity like baby, it goes
Mhm.
down to a common and it can come back up to a rarity, or is that possible? Like, will it
Yeah,
as
so you can have a
yes.
mix where each trait at the time of evolution is selected randomly from code that's provably random in the contract. So at any point that you evolve, you can either increase or decrease the rarity value of your whelp.
That's crazy. So that okay, I see here. That's gonna
Yeah.
drive me
So what,
mad.
what we want to see is if someone can get a perfect whelp and hit every trait as the most rare, which you got to figure your odds are, astronomical. But if someone does do that, they're going to have a really, really special dragon on their hands. Because that not only means they got
Amazing.
lucky, it means they held knowing they already had 3 rares or 4 rare traits, and they held all the way to the end. So
Incredible. Let's talk about the art and the artist. You have it's more than one artist, right? You have a collection of people that are.
yeah, so we have one main artist who's an illustrator named Yanchi from Bulgaria, and he has been putting in, like, I don't know how his hand still works. He's been putting in the hours because we really wanted this to be bringing a different style to the PFP avatar space. We wanted to go with like fantasy illustration for our dragons, as opposed to, the style everyone was doing, what the hot trend is. And he's been putting in, it's a labor of love for him. He obviously loves what he's doing, and the feedback we got is awesome because it encourages him, it motivates him, but it's a lot of work. And, so he's doing that. We have England, who's doing all our backgrounds, because we wanted to have the backgrounds have a little bit more flash and a little different style to contrast with the dragons, kind of appeal as well to the people who do like different styles of art. So we think the combination we have looks, magnificent. And I'm always impressed by artists of any type, anywhere. But we do enjoy mixing diversity and having different artists. So we do have those. One of our sale unlockable goals is to have elder dragons that are going to be airdropped to a lucky holder of each breed. So we've named up, today we named our 5th one, who was James White. But we have, this is like an all-star cast, and we're revealing one per day. We have comic legend Mark McKenna. We have James White, who's like the neon king of nostalgia. We have Larry and Chan, who's a very mixed, progressive form of anime manga, I would say, who has a very large, very popular, very large following. We do have another name that we're announcing tomorrow. We have Chris Skinner, Skinner Creative, and we have Rui, I always pronounce his name wrong, but I think it's Rui Duarte, who actually is very successful in the space himself, not just as an artist, but as the co-founder of Bulls on the Block. So he's someone that he's an evangelist for the space, was very happy to work with us. He's extremely passionate about dragons, like all the way from his, town in Portugal where it's the symbol. So we just think that no other project is really matching the level of artists we're putting into this. And that's
Yeah.
just something, something we can be proud of, and we hope people appreciate. And, from what we see in our community, everyone really loves the art. And that was kind of the draw. We wanted to be different than the other projects art-wise, and we wanted to be different tech-wise.
Absolutely. So you've got apes, you got bulls on the blocks on the Whelps team. Who else are you working with, or who? Yeah, what how does it? Anybody else? I believe.
Yeah, we have derivatives artists.
Yes.
So that's one of our other unlockable goals a little earlier on. And that's just something we thought was fun, was nice. A lot of them have done apes just due to the popularity there and how many exist. But yeah, we're actually gonna put up tonight, probably maybe tomorrow, a really nice artist page explaining all our guests, all our derivative artists, our two core artists. So everyone can really see everyone that's involved with this project and all the work they're putting in, what they do. And then our tech is powered by a company, I would say some people know them now, some people don't, called Master Brews. And they were someone who was actually, so basically we hired one of their co-founders as our consultant, and his name is Tilting Shock. And so he's working with us as a consultant to help us really understand the space, really understand how to build the community part. And it's been invaluable. Anyone entering the space, there's absolutely a learning curve. There's a few, secret sauce things you have to know. And yeah, we're extremely pleased with our team and our plans, and they provide us the tech which makes it all work. We on our own would not have, thought or figured out this evolution part, but they're building a tech services platform, and we're in effect their first beta client. So
Amazing.
it's very important to both teams that this is something successful, because it's going to open a lot of doors for both communities, both projects going forward.
Super cool. All right, I want to talk about some of the specs here on the Whelps that I find interesting. It says here that there are over 138,000 unique combinations, but there's only 7,777 Whelps that'll be ever made. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
So
And
what we're doing a
yeah.
little different with that is we are not forcing combinations. We're not pre-generating anything. So as I was mentioning, every time your evolution triggers, it's really random as what you get from the contract itself. So we have no control over if someone will get, a perfect dragon,
So
not
wait,
get one.
somebody that might not happen then, you're saying there might not ever be a perfect dragon.
Exactly, just like in
Wow.
nature.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's great. And then I see here too, it says how much will they cost, and you guys got it starting at 0.0777 ETH. I'm seeing a theme here, a pattern here in the sevens. Is this a favorite number? A lucky
No,
number?
actually, my favorite number is 9, but
Nine.
but the
Gotcha.
7's close. But we feel like 7 is obviously a lucky number for many. In mythology, it's been closely tied to dragons in a lot of different cultures, and it seems to be dragon's favorite number. So hence it is Whelp's favorite number.
Got it. Yes, I say if I would have just scrolled down a little more, I would have seen the answer to that question. It's right there. That's amazing. Super cool. Yeah, 7 breeds and 7
So there's
bits per
actually 6
transaction.
breeds. No, there's 6 breeds. The 7th is a very special unlockable goal. It's actually an elder dragon named Seven, and she is the mother of all dragons. Does she exist? Does she not? We'll find out, I guess, in a couple of days. And she's actually going to be a piece done by a very special artist who's going to auction it. Well, we're going to auction it off with the artist, with 100% of the proceeds going to a charity that the artist and our community chooses.
Awesome. Super cool. Let's talk about the Dragon Den. What's the deal there?
So this is something we came up with because, as I said, community is really important to us. And we've seen what happens elsewhere where people that have been supporting the project sometimes get left out. Either they're not able to be around at the time of the sale, and things can move really quick, right? I mean, some projects sell out in an hour or less. So sometimes they're not able to make it. Sometimes it's just a gas war, especially, that's one of Ethereum, one of their biggest issues still. And it's something we wanted to find a way how we can reward those people who are going the extra mile, going above and beyond, really interested in our community and our future. So it's something where there's no set criteria. We've already nominated people to the group. It's an ongoing thing where we will constantly be watching and with our team making, suggestions. seeing who qualifies, who doesn't. And we'd like to give them a list of perks. And the main perk right now, there'll be a lot of future perks, but the current perk is we're going to allow them a set limit where they can reserve their mints directly with us. And they don't have to worry about paying, you know, double the price of the mint in gas or fighting with other people hoping to get one. And, you know, we think it's a great thing more communities should do, because we've seen people who help these communities get left out when the sale comes around, and we just don't think that's fair. So
Yeah, no, that's right on. That seems like you guys are covering all of the aspects, all of the angles. Let me ask you a little bit about your own personal history. What brought you into the crypto space, and how long have you been here?
not long. That's
Okay.
why I'm very appreciative of Master Brews helping us. I would say I heard about it. Wax, I believe I did notice Wax first, and I think it was Garbage Pail Kids. I'm a huge nostalgia fan, all the stuff from the 80s and 90s. And somehow I came across it, and I was just like, oh, this is really cool. And, you know, I put in money, I bought some things. And then I've always been on the tech side myself, but not in the crypto space, just in more traditional spaces. And it's kind of the first thing that excited me in the tech world for, I would say, at least a decade, where I just see it so early on and there's so much potential that can be built. And now finding people, you know, who are already building that type of stuff and already on the cutting edge. And it feels like as if you're entering the internet in, you know, year 1 or 2. And at that age, well, I was much too young, but yeah, no, it feels like something extremely exciting. It's going to be here. Obviously, the current trend is going to change, but the actual technology is going to be here for decades to come and keep evolving. So that's really exciting to someone like myself. And yeah, it's awesome working in a fun new community. And even artists are just, I had a bad stereotype, I don't know why, that I thought artists were a lot of pretentious type people. But no, we have discovered that every single artist we have talked to are humble, are awesome, are cooperative. And I don't know if it's particularly this space, but you know, it's incredible to see.
Yeah, so you're not coming from an art background either, then?
I am not.
Okay,
I would say
wow.
my tastes in art are very different than the most people, but I do love our Whelps, and I do think that it's something that lends itself to, not getting ahead of ourselves, but it is something I could see Netflix want to do a children's animation show for, or it is something that people could want to make toys out of. It has mainstream appeal, I guess, is the idea I'm getting at.
Yeah, absolutely. I see it. I feel like I've seen these dragons in a cartoon already in my memory somewhere. You know, they feel very familiar. You know, they're comfort dragons, if you will. I love them. I'm very
We did
excited
have
for.
someone ask if they were dinosaurs,
Oh,
which
really?
I guess is not that far off, but no, they are dragons.
Yeah. I guess dinosaurs were I mean, they probably were. Dragons were probably dinosaurs at some
I
point.
imagine
I don't.
so. I
There's an
mean, they seem pretty
evolution
cool
there.
to me. I'm sure I'm going to get corrected as soon as we're off this chat,
Yeah.
but
So then you were just like going through the internet and you stumbled into like one of these wax projects then that you were talking like Street Fighter was something nostalgic. And then so how did you make the jump from that to Whelps? Have you know what I'm saying? Like what's in the middle there?
once I started noticing just other random projects, and to be honest, we saw the numbers they were doing were like coming from traditional startup businesses. These numbers don't make sense. They just People can work very hard for a month or two and then suddenly make over $1 million in one day. It's not something you see with startups that take 2, 3 years to get to those points. And that was kind of what interested me from a business entrepreneur perspective. And once we started looking into it, yeah, it just seemed so much fun. It seemed like something fresh, something exciting. And my whole, I guess, objective was I wanted to find people who have the same vision, where it's long term, where we provide real value beyond value just for people trying to flip art back and forth or NFTs back and forth. And how can we make it different? How can we make it stand out? There were people who told us, it's a risk we're taking, a big risk, that we're not just making, generative dragon avatars. And no, we believed in our idea, and I think now we're getting to the point where we're seeing it validated by a lot of people, even pre-sale. So
Well, see, that's one of the things that is that I love so much about the wax NFT space is the mechanics that they have, like the blending, the crafting opportunities, and it seems like there isn't a lot of that in the ETH space, but it seems like you guys are starting to bring those attributes to it by having this evolving mechanic that's happening to the Whelps. How did you guys invent that? Like, how did what was the process
so
of
that
figuring
yeah,
out?
that was actually just a conversation with Master Brews. They were looking at a list of, I don't want to reveal their news for them, but they have a long list of features and ideas and things that I think half of them they're trying to see if they're possible with the current state of Ethereum and blockchain. And then some of them they know they're releasing. And this was one of the things that came up. And, they were like, can you guys market? Can you build a community? Can you do something around this technology? And it will be like our beta client. We will help you guys with all the technology and any, consultation. And then it's purely on you guys what you do with it. And yeah, we saw that as an opportunity. We saw that as something where we could jump in. We have experts providing that part. And then we can just really focus on kind of the more fun aspects and the actual building the ideas, the community, working with the artists, and that side of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's sort of well with our comic book METAVERSE, with the collection that we released, and also with the comic book. We invented a couple mechanics for the blending of our cards, and inside the blending of our cards, it was also we're pushing the lore. The story is happening actually when you take one of the citizen cards and the essence card, and you need basically their well, like for my character, it's the anti-reality booth. You take the anti-reality booth, the essence, which makes everything go, my citizen card, you put them all three together, and I turn into a champion named Magisto. So like there was thing that like there was technical mechanics within inside of that weren't there yet. We were happy to figure them out and then like show them to the community. Same thing we're trying to do with the comic book with the reader and all that stuff. Like right now, you can come to the METAVERSE comic book to the website, and you can log in with your Wax address, and it'll take you to the assets page here up in the corner, and you can click on the comic book and read right from the page flip. But there's some of this stuff we're using from technology that's already out there, but we're not done with it yet. There's things that we
Yes,
want to keep growing and pushing, and we want to give this to the community. We don't want to hoard it for ourselves. We want to be the first, yes, but we want to present it and push the evolution of the entire NFT space with it. That's the idea.
exactly. I mean, we want everyone to do better and to think ahead and to try cool things. We're not going to think of everything. We absolutely want people to show us cool stuff as much as we hopefully can show them
Yeah.
stuff. And you did just remind me when you mentioned lore. So we've actually taken on with our team as well a fantasy writer, to build the backstories for our whelps. That's a page that's actually almost ready to go up on the site.
Awesome.
And it's going to have a nice, beautifully written full story. Her name is Margaret. She's an amazing writer, especially for this genre. And we think that's something that's going to add to our project a little more. Like it's going to be a story people can relate to. People are going to choose, their favorite breed. And in the future, a lot can be tied to the different breeds. And people, we hope, are going to really associate and kind of call it their own tribe.
Yeah, I think you're on your way with that. And with the lore, it is very, very important. And the folks really take to it. Sadly, Uncle Mars Utah had to leave us here, but he's the one that's he's like the master writer for the METAVERSE comics, and he's also writing the lore for the Green Rabbit Adventures, Staking, metaverse game, and we have Green Rabbit Wednesdays. Typically, Mars will write a new piece of the lore and bring it in and read it live on the air. And the folks that are from that community, they absolutely go ape shit. Like they love, I mean, they're obsessed with the story. And I think that's a very important aspect. So I'm excited that you guys are about to drop that.
Yeah,
on
like
the
I
website
remember
soon.
the fan fiction forums for, any popular pop culture topic, and
Yes.
even Street Fighter, since we mentioned them. I
Yeah.
remember that being huge like 15, maybe 20 years ago. And we're thinking there's a way we can bring this back, combine it with the NFT and blockchain technology, and engage the community building stories that mint as NFTs, for example. And there's a lot to explore there. I think that again, we're so early that nobody's really done this stuff yet.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's all happening now. We were saying it. We've been saying it all week. It's we're all first. Everybody here watching. Everybody here creating. It's we're all first, and it's kind of amazing to be a part of it.
Yeah. And I would tell, anyone else thinking about doing a project out there, do it your way. Don't get influenced by, what's selling, what's failing, what's not. As long as, you're trying it, I think that's the key. Obviously, people prefer to succeed than fail, but I can tell you I've failed with startups many times in my life. But when you do succeed, then it's awesome because you stuck to what you want it to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. No. I think it's the only way that things really truly work. Like in my experience, anytime I've chased the dragon, no pun intended, of trying to go down the commercial route or whatever, it I just have to be me, and that's that. It's the only way it works. So I also encourage everybody, just be you when you're making these things. They're like, especially like there seems to be these trends, and like all the cards start to look the same, it's like, let's have some diversity. Keep it fresh, people. Keep them
Yeah.
fresh.
So hopefully, it would be an amazing, I guess, day if someone came to us, launched their own project and said, hey, you guys were the inspiration for me trying this new thing. That would be, kind of the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, absolutely. A quick shout out to Fading Armageddon for the super chat. Thank you there for the 420. Very kind of you. Very nice of you. Super chats equal super
Figures.
shots.
Yeah,
drops.
that's right.
All right. And brothers on it. Super drop happening somewhere probably in the Discord. Are you doing it? Or are you doing it right here in the
I've been doing it here in the YouTubes.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean this sounds pretty awesome. The whole Whelps story here. I'm wondering what platform are you guys going to be launching on?
So we are on Ethereum. We just felt like that's where right now the customer base is. But we do have plans that and again, this would probably be more of a Master Brews decision, but I do know from their aspect, they're planning to launch their platform on Polygon. So, if we wanted to do something, unless there was a reason we ended up separating that relationship, which I'm not, not expecting, anything we do from the tech side in the future would be on Polygon. And then we just find ways, to make sure everyone, either we cross chain somehow Ethereum to Polygon, which is, coming out every day with new ways to do that easier and easier.
Yeah.
So I think if we did something like a game, for example, Polygon would facilitate that a lot more than Ethereum will, because we wouldn't have to worry about such things like gas.
Right.
Are you kind of hinting towards the future here? Why by saying that? I know you kind of are saying on the website and stuff that's not really what your thing, but is that maybe a potential?
It's absolutely potential,
Gotcha.
but it's if the community wants that as their priority. If
Gotcha.
they see a different type of project that makes sense for us and is reasonable, that's something we're going to pursue first. So that will be what the Den of Dragons, Council of Dragons, what those people, their role is to give us these ideas, give us this input, and then of course there's some things we're going to say we can try. It's maybe not likely. Like if someone tells us, can you call up Peter Jackson and get a movie out for Whelps? Probably not, but you never know. But yeah, we're gonna base things on realism, obviously, and we are looking for a huge amount of community feedback in shaping those kind of decisions.
Awesome. Well, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
this
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm lined up already. I can't wait.
where will your drop be? On OpenSea, on Async?
So it'll be on Whelps.io, which is
Okay.
just our site. And we're gonna have a wallet page up there, so you can see them on that page with a few things we couldn't display on OpenSea. Meaning you're gonna be able to, first of all, there'll be no apps, no cache issue even possible. You're gonna have the ability to toggle back through previous stages of evolution if you wanted to, let's say, grab a picture from when your whelp was a baby or do
Awesome.
different things with that. Probably in the future, we're going to let people name their whelps. I think that would be something people would be really interested in. And, we want to, we'll have a countdown timer. When is your next evolution? So we're going to add all that stuff to our page. And then as far as the marketplaces, we don't have a lot of control over what they show. The one thing we will do with OpenSea specifically is we're going to be pinging all our assets to force updates constantly. So their cache hopefully is going to just update.
Yeah.
And it says that the elder dragons burn all unsold eggs after 7 days. I don't think you're going to have any unsold eggs. I just don't.
I hope you're right. We do feel very optimistic, but
Yeah.
if there's a couple lying there, well, the elder dragons, they don't want them lying around. So
Yeah, I love that. I love that aspect of the project too. But yeah, it's just I can't see it not selling out right away. That's my guess. That's if I had to put money on it, that's what I'd be putting money on. So we'll see.
Is there a limit to how many whelps?
Yeah, so that is one thing that was actually a really hard debate, and we took a lot of input from a lot of people, and we decided to stick with our theme of 7 and go with a 7 mint per transaction. And it's a little bit lower than a lot of projects who do 10. We've seen some of them we've seen up to 50, which we find a bit ridiculous. But no, since we want the community to have a fair shot at them, to have more holders than just a couple of big buyers, we think the 7 is a good number where it lets the people who want to get it have a fair shot to get it. And again, if they're worried about that, they can also just try to be a great community member, be active, and then get access to the limited mint from pre-sale, which avoids all those issues as well. So the limit there will also probably be 7, per person. So that way it's fair for everyone, whether you're in the Den of Dragons or not.
Sick.
Gotcha. So when you can purchase all 7 at once then, if you're so inclined.
Yeah, so what we're going to do though is we don't want anyone to have the advantage of having them start evolving before the sale, before anyone who actually buys one from our public sale. So we will do it as an airdrop at the sale time, meaning if you wanted one, let's say you're in our Den of Dragons, we will directly be in contact with you. You tell us how many you'd like up to the limit, and we will allow you to send us that ETH to reserve it, but we will not send it to you in advance of anyone else.
Gotcha. Cool. That makes sense to me. Em, can you think of any other questions here before we get into the wheel spinning portion of our show?
I'm excited. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, or if
I think
there's
it's
anything.
awesome.
Yeah, go on, Em.
No, yeah, I just think it's awesome to see what you guys are doing come to the ETH space, because like brother said, in the wax space, some of the stuff is going on and there are no gas fees and stuff like that. So the games are kind of on over there in the wax world, and people are pushing. So to see it happening on the ETH side, and then it seems like you're even building even further than what
we noticed on wax, for example, forging, which is new on the Ethereum PFP project space. One project has announced it. I don't know if they released it finally, but everyone was going wild over that. And I'm like, I remember that on wax with things like Our Planet and a couple of others who were doing it many, many months ago. So I think it's just kind of an awareness and exposure thing that, not as many people are up on what wax has to offer, and it has a lot to offer from that side.
Yeah, and no, I think somebody was saying it yesterday. There's like wax to ETH NFTs are coming soon, or vice versa. Like that bridge is close or something. So that'll also probably open it up a bit. Everything seems to be getting a little bit more connected. Seems
Yeah.
like that's happening. Yeah, which is a good thing. Super cool. All right, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and cover the screen with the Zoom, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the Google form. If you look at the top of the YouTube chat, you'll find a pinned form that'll take you to the 200 wheel. I've opened the response there. You're going to need to add the safe word. If you remember that, then you're a genius. Your ETH address and your wax address, because we've got a couple of things coming from the Whelps, right? You're going to throw a couple things up on the board, we were saying?
We are. We're going
Right.
to give away 2 free mints that everyone, has appreciation for listening, for you guys having us on the show. It goes with your 200th episode.
Amazing.
Which we tried for 2.
Oh, you cut out on me there. Did you catch him, man?
No,
You there?
yeah, he cut
Oh,
out on me as well.
Okay, yeah. Jake, you there? I think we lost him there. We do have 47 people watching now, 31 likes. If you 15, 16 other people want to smash that like button, go ahead and do it now. The responses are coming in hot right now. I'm going to close it now. We have plenty of responses. Go ahead and close it. Go ahead. There we go. Perfect. Down. All right. Let me go start grabbing these addresses here, and maybe we'll get maybe
Jake back
Kenwick.
on.
Maybe Kenwick Flamar just roasted Jake there.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what happened. He got out of his grounded cage and put it to him. So that's a bummer. Maybe we can get him back here in a minute. But in the meantime, I'll start putting these addresses up on the board, and he's put the ETH addresses up too, so we can get everybody on the board.
Sorted.
The wheel. Yeah, and he said 2 mints, so we'll make sure that those happen. I've got just a couple of random NFTs from the wax world that I went nuts. I found this little collection. Oh, damn it, my thing's going nuts back here. I found this collection on Nifty Blocks, and it's called Your Mini Toys. Your Mini Toys, and they're kind of these cute little 3D little toys. And I ended up picking up 1 billion of them, and some of them are in a box in a little pack, so you don't know what the toy is, and you get a chance, at getting a higher rarity or whatever. You know how it goes. So I've got a few doctors from there, and I got a couple of mystery packs as well. We got lore stories. I just want to throw some craziness out today for 200 episode, and then we'll get the 2 Whelps mints out, as well as the 2 grand prizes of the day.
The grand prize of the day.
Yes,
That sounds very fitting.
it does.
Yeah,
It
the
does.
Whelps is an exciting project.
So Whelps is an incredible project, and I love that ETH is starting to get these mechanics, and that they're bringing it to it. And I think once like that ETH wax bridge is over, or happens, it's game over. You know what I mean? It's gonna be insane world.
Yeah.
There'll be no limitations anymore.
It's going to be interesting on the ETH world when Pulse Chain goes live, and they're like Pulse Chain mints of CryptoPunks and all these crazy Beeples, and
So what does that mean? That all these NFTs get doubled then?
the entire system state of Ethereum is being brought over to Pulse Chain.
All NFTs, then there'll be 2 versions of. If there's a mint 1 of 1, it won't be a mint 1 of 1 anymore. It'll be a mint 1 of 1 on this,
Well,
And
it'll be a mint 1 of 1 on ETH, and then a mint 1 of 1 on Pulse.
like a Pulse one too, huh?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. That's all the ERC20 tokens as well. Pretty
Okay.
interesting stuff going on.
All right. Who do we have? Do we have Kenwick or is it Jake?
we we had a little dragon incident here. So
I thought you might have gotten roasted or something. I thought Kenwick got out of his
apparently
cage.
he thinks I've said too much. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh no.
he set me on fire for a little bit, but we're good. We've worked it out. He's got a treat.
Okay, good deal.
What
And we were quite
are the
worried.
whelps treats? What do you feed them for a treat?
This one, literally anything, but he does enjoy eating bad quality NFTs.
Ooh. All right. Very low quality NFTs.
Amazing. All right, still grabbing the addresses and putting them on the wheel here. Okay. Right. I'll clean her up.
Clean that wheel.
Clean that wheel, son.
So I like that you guys are doing things from your own website as well.
Yeah, I mean, most projects do that. I've noticed a lot of them, they put up a page and it has most of the info, typically the sale unlockables. And I did notice though, to view it, not many let you view it on their site. Most of them just direct you to OpenSea, which, because we wanted to add functionality that we felt was very important or was requested, like especially viewing, how long until the next evolution, how can I view my past stages? It's really important we have our own page for that. So
Yeah, that's awesome to have a home base for it all. All right, I'm still cleaning this damn wheel here, boys. Sorry, it's a mess. It's a damn mess. When we start adding the addresses and the safe words and stuff, it's like a lot to do now. But it keeps us safe. Safe word keeps us safe.
Better safe than sorry. We want to
right.
make sure nobody creeps in early.
So what happens if I say the safe word now?
We all scream real loud. You can say it now. It's totally
Like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. If you watch that as an adult, it's rather creepy.
If anybody says the word apes.
Ah! All right. What a mess this wheel is, but it is quite beautiful. There we
So
go.
can you remind us when the drop is?
Oh, so
Yeah,
soon.
so we've been keeping it a little bit secret.
Okay.
And we have it is narrowed down. It's absolutely 26th, 27th, or 28th.
Nice.
And we will make our official announcement as well as the time, looking like in the next day or two here, like it won't be longer than that. We want people to have enough preparation time, make sure they can, move things around if they have to, still have a shot getting into our Den of Dragons. So all that kind of stuff. We're going to keep announcing artists though. We have still one more guest artist to go, 2 more derivatives who we have to announce. We have the special artist for the charity piece, and we have a few more surprises in store. So, every day we like to really keep our community engaged by giving them 1 or 2 news items consistently, so that it's not something where we just drop news and then vanish for a week and then, hey, here's our sale.
Yep.
Okay, I think I have us a clean wheel. Let me show you what we have here. Got a little dragon wheel, a little whelps wheel going there. Beautiful colors, spawning.
How did you come up with the name Whelps, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
So I remember it from a Magic the Gathering card when I was, very young. There was a little dragon whelp, and when I saw the first art of it, it kind of looked like that to me. And I kind of thought, oh, that would be a good name. And then I did look it up to verify. And it seems like, young dragons are either called dragon pups or dragon whelps. So I decided whelps was just a cool name. We can stylize the S, try to make it like a dragon or a dragon tail. And it just stood out. It also helped, the domain doesn't matter as much in this space. Like you could have any extension, right? Nobody cares if it's .io, .xyz, .whatever. But it did help that whelps.io was also there to register. And we just saw that there's a brandability to it. If everything goes well, long term, it's a name you can brand. It's not like some of the other ones we've seen.
Yeah. Stands out for sure.
The funny thing about the word whelps for myself and my brother is like, we talk a lot on the phone like, schoolgirls, like for hours. You know, we talk 3 times a day, and we realize after years and years of talking for hours, you know, like this in this way, that when somebody wants to get off the phone, when they really want to go, it always starts with, "Welp." And then that's where you're like, oh, you want to get off the phone? Huh? You used the whelp. The P came out. You whelped me. And then, so we died laughing when we first saw the name Whelps. We were like, holy crap, that's our thing. Yeah. So
yeah,
right.
we had a lot of people ask us, and you know what? We were really surprised that with the number of animals that came out, or objects, inanimate objects, no one had done dragons in this collectibles space. That was kind of odd, given how huge a fandom dragons have.
Yeah, no, it's true. Very true. You guys got lucky.
I mean, we've definitely heard of more coming out now in the future, but yeah, it's one of those things where once one catches fire, you're going to see 5 of them, and then there'll be the next thing, right? So.
Indeed. Okay, so this is what I'm proposing here for a wheel spin. We'll keep with the theme of the number of 7. We'll spin the wheel 7 times. We'll do we'll see what happens. Since we have some wax addresses and we have some ETH addresses, let's say the first 2 ETH addresses that land will get the Whelps mints, and then the other 5 will get wax addresses. And if we land on, we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the gods of the wheel. And if we land on another ETH address, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't have many NFTs to give away right now. So, okay. First 2 ETH addresses get the Whelps mint. Okay, let's do this. Let's spin it. Spinning now.
Get to win it.
We have a wax winner. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them all on a list here. I'm going to send you guys some of these mini toys, some of the lore stories. Yeah, you're going to get a little combo pack. I'm going to just share the link here in the Zoom chat so I can copy them later. And I'll send out the wax prizes right after the show. And then also in our Discord, in our after party chat, I'm going to give away a bunch of crazy NFTs as well, too. So, congratulations to HEABQ.wham. You are our first winner of the day. I'm going to keep the wheel spinning. Keep the wheel spinning, boys. We have another wax winner, TEOQY. Michael. Congratulations. Putting you on the list, winners list, and the wheel will keep spinning. And now,
money.
another wax winner, MP Michael. You're going on the winners list. And the wheel's gonna... What's that, M?
MP Gua. Congrats.
You done it. You won it. And the wheel spins. M5Gay.wham, you're a winner. You're going on the list. Yeah, we'll just keep spinning it until we hit 2 ETH addresses, I guess, is how this is going to go down. That's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to win until we get those 2 addresses. Alrighty. Wheel spins again. Another wax winner. Going on the winner list, WAFUE. Michael. Okay. Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner on 200. 5SKEI.wham.
Oh, this is
Everybody's a winner on
amazing. What a
200.
wax streak we have going here.
I know, this
You guys are
is
gonna
insane.
spin 7,777 times.
I know. That's what's gonna happen. Maybe I need to change the speed of it.
Change the song, will ya?
You
I love
need
this
some
song.
dragon
Oh!
music.
ETH! We have an ETH address! We done it. First one on the board. Force Whelp Mint right here. Congratulations to, I'll read the first 4 letters. OX2B and the last 4. B916. I'll share this in the Zoom here for you there.
Bingo.
All right. There we have our first Whelps winner. That feels good. That feels right. Okay. I'm not changing the song because this one's the best song to dance to. Let's do it again. Back to the wax. CCNCK.wham. You're going on the winners list. Where you're going. Congratulations. $5LPay.wham. You getting tired over there, Em? Looks like your moves are slowing down.
No way.
You're slowing down over there, buddy. Okay, you're on the winners list there. 5LPay. George Michael. Oh, let's spin the wheel again.
I told you I don't really like this song.
Okay, I'll change it then. Over the line. XKSEM.well. Going on the list. Winners list. Man, I'm going to have some homework after this show. Okay. All right, I'll change the song. It's getting a little rowdy, you're right. I'll change the dang song. Do you have a request?
Rockabilly? You got any rockabilly in there?
I see surf pop. I see relax, a reggaeton, rock
Ooh.
music, romantic. No rockabilly.
Dragons hate reggaeton, just for the record.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's stay away from that then.
How about Hanukkah music?
Hanukkah music, that could work. I bet there's some dragon music in here. Let's see, what do they got?
Yeah.
All right, I got the dragon music. Here we go. Here we go.
I get a pirate kind of feel.
It worked.
It worked.
We have an ETH address. Wow. Wow.
You
wow.
summoned the whelp.
Yeah, that was sort of Game of Thronesy sort of sounding there. Kind of worked.
That was really fun.
Yeah. OX72 is your first 3 letters in your 4, and our last 4 is 9AAA. Gonna copy that, put it in the Zoom there. Congratulations. You've just won yourself a Whelp Mint.
Very
Wow.
exciting.
All right, we've done it. We've spun it to won it. We've talked dragons. We've given away left tokens today. I got a bunch of wax NFTs to give out now. Pretty good deal. Thank you, Jake, if that is your real name. Kenwick, if you're there, we love you. Man,
He's
that was
around.
super cool, man. That's awesome. This project's amazing. We're super excited for it. And, we would love to be the official, home of the Whelps here on the YouTubes. If you ever have any updates or any things that you want to share with the world, we'd love to be the, community hub for the YouTube audience. We could even make a Whelps Day out of it. We can have a certified Whelps Day or something.
Yeah, we absolutely appreciate you guys having us on, spreading, the Whelps love, the Whelps vision. And I do just want to say quick for the giveaway, for the 2 ETH winners, you will get airdropped on sale day. So you don't have to worry about it. You'll get it on that day. Nobody gets it in advance because, we want everyone to have enjoyment in the evolution at the same time. That said, though, the 30 hours is individual. So if you bought one and Emmett bought one 5 minutes apart, well, your evolutions will be 5 minutes apart.
Oh, crazy.
So there's no mass. We did originally think about a mass like once a day or twice a day trigger, but we're able to, get it where it's just in the contract, automatic, no external triggers. So it can be individual.
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm so excited to see the evolution of the Whelps. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. And like you said, the drop is coming between 26, 27, 28, you said one of those days?
Yeah. So one of Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We're almost there.
Almost
All
there.
right.
All right,
We'll be staying tuned for sure. Lining up.
Yeah. Well, I noticed you didn't give me the Whelps. Time to go.
Whelps, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. No, that's so true. Emmy, you got anything you want to leave the people with before we get out of here?
No, very excited about what the Whelps are bringing to the space. Definitely looking forward to the drop. Tomorrow is, as always, Crypto Monkey Friday.
Yes,
Uncle
with
Rico in the house. And who else, brother? Who else?
Kate. We have Kate with us. Yes, Kate is going to join us for Crypto Monkey Friday, which I'm super excited about that. Super rad project. And they're doing all sorts of things across the board. So I'm excited to have them in and play all their magic. So, yeah, Jake, anything you want to leave the folks with before we get out of here?
No, just that, everyone, thank you so much for your support, you guys and our community and your community now. So, we consider you guys part of the Whelps family.
Awesome.
You will be off the burn list and safe for now.
Yes. Yeah,
Awesome.
get over and join the Whelps Discord. I got over there yesterday.
All I'll say is they look really cute, but don't get on the bad side.
And I shared the Whelps Discord in the chat once before, but while the outro is happening, I'll share it again. On that note, thank you, everybody. Good morning, good noon, good night. We will see you all in the metaverse.
So sorry to Bill Williams. We didn't have one time once again to get to you. We will be getting to you tomorrow. Proud of Bill Williams. Paging Bill Williams.
That feels right. Well,
what a show. Yeah, Whelps,
time to go. All right, I'm sharing the Whelps Discord invite in the chat as I speak. Done.
the Upland Action News is into the 200s. 201, episode 201 starts tomorrow, 1 p.m. PST.
Insanity.
And right at that, we are also at 1,500 subscribers.
What happened to Randy Couture? How come he didn't stop by for 200? Came at 100.
Yeah. I wonder if Uncle Mars tried to. That's probably why he had to leave. She was upset with Randy for not showing up.
Randy!
Your Uncle Tito? Tito can stop by whenever.
Right. Kate, tomorrow, baby.
Crypto
Monkey Friday.
Friday.
Episode 200 is done. We're out of here. Peace.